You know, it's what we
The
do.
Star Wars Oreo.
Okay. Hello and welcome to the It's What We Do podcast. I'm your host, Hen, come here by John. And on this fine episode, we'll be covering the movie The Bikeriders, starring Tom Hardy and Austin Butler and Jodie something.
Comer.
There you go. And at the It's What We Do podcast, we cover movies, TV shows, and all types of content and stuff. Now, first and foremost, Johan, honey, what did we think of this movie?
Timeless. Classic. It reminds me of the time where I saw this book in the library, you know. I was there, you know, renewing my library card, as one does, right?
What's a book?
You'll learn.
Yeah.
And so I see this book, a very picturesque picture, black and white on the top, red stripe on the bottom. Danny Lyons is the author. And I pick it up and I'm just like, this book reminds me of that movie that I saw that one time, The Bikeriders. What a lovely, lovely movie.
You know, it's funny you're saying it's a book and stuff, but it's more a photograph. It's a picture book.
Oh, it's a picture book?
Yeah.
Oh, it's for people who can't read.
Yeah, who knows how to read?
I don't know how
It's
to read.
overrated. It's overrated. Oh, and then the movie book Bikeriders is about a gang in the good old fashioned Chicago back in the 50s to 70s time.
That was a motorcycle club.
Oh.
That was a motorcycle club.
Yeah, we're just here to talk about motorcycles, just have fun. Hey, all we do is talk about motorcycles and have a hoot of a time. We have day jobs. We're respectful members of society.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with us.
No, nothing.
Yes. Okay. So this movie was it was cute enough. It was not like it's more like the artistic kind of thing. I was thinking this movie is more like the idea of the golden age of bike riding or some shit like that, where it was just like guys, boys just trying to have fun and stuff like that. And then the club grew beyond that and got like twisted up in the process, turned into an actual gang, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there's Tom Hardy in it, and he gets shot in the head.
No, he got shot in the heart.
Oh, in the heart?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, because his bike was in his heart.
How? I wouldn't agree to that movie if they hurt my beautiful face.
Your face?
Yeah, if I was Tom Hardy.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it symbolizes more to get shot in the face.
No, he got shot in the heart though.
Do you ever wonder how does it feel for like people like family members and like see like a gruesome death on screen of their family members, how they feel?
I don't know. Maybe hopefully they got a trigger warning beforehand.
Yeah.
A little TW.
Now imagine they don't and shit. It's like a brutal death. That'd be funny. They're traumatized. Nah.
Yeah, but you know, we had Tom Hardy played Johnny.
Shout out
We
Johnny,
had,
the leader of the biker gang.
Asti Butts
Yeah.
as Benny, and then Jodie Comer as his wife.
Yeah.
And then we get they start to, you know, like you said, get new members, and then as they keep growing and growing, things start to go a bit more down the drain. More than just the homies. It's not the homies anymore. You got a lot of crazy people.
Yeah, I think that was the issue. They just let it grow too fast, too soon, to where it became its own thing at that point, like something that you can't even control anymore. Like religion.
Exactly.
You can start it, but then the intentions don't always carry through.
No, exactly.
One thing Austin Butler, he's just playing a cool, suave guy who's just quiet, who's a free-spirited man kind of thing. I was really bothered whenever they first cut to him, and you know, like he's just standing over the table looking all cool and shit, and then he goes sitting next to Jodie, right? Just sits up, stares at her. Hi, I'm
Turns
Benny.
the chair around like he's cool.
Yeah, like he's a fucking 80s middle school teacher and shit, trying to be cool. And then he goes, hi, I'm Benny. And they just stare at each other. That doesn't work in real life, you know? And then he drops her off, right? And then he just waits outside her front door for like 24 hours. Or like 12 hours, I think. And just stays there and doesn't do shit. Just smoking a cigarette, just waiting for her boyfriend to run away. It doesn't work. Tried it many times.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's so cool.
You can't do that unless you're Austin Butler.
Yeah. Could you do it?
No.
How
Not in
long
this
do you
day and
think
age.
you last? Imagine not even being able to go to sleep because
I'd fall asleep, bro.
okay, like I think he got dropped. She got dropped off like at 3, 4 in the morning, right? And then her boyfriend goes to work, comes back from work, and that's like already past 5, right? Like I'm assuming, right? It
Mm-hmm.
was a regular day job, past 5, 6 or something, and he's just still out there. There's no way that he would have enough cigarettes for all that.
Maybe he had a carton in his jacket pocket.
That's playing a dangerous game. Playing a dangerous game. And then it's like, what was his plan?
I don't know. I guess he was just marking his territory, kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, he should
Big dog.
He should just peed on the door or something.
Yeah. Peed on the door.
Yeah. I thought it was interesting. That setup about the crying that they did early on. Like she was like, "Oh yeah, only real men cry whenever it's situations, blah 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 blah," and then Benny cries when Johnny dies and stuff.
Yeah. It's the only
Yeah.
time he cries.
Yeah. I thought it was interesting how the it ends with them all. Like I remember you were saying it's like real life where things just fizzle out. Everyone goes their separate ways and
Yeah.
stuff like that,
Mhm.
and that's real. That's the most realistic thing I think. Some people stay, some people go, some people disappear. And then where did they went to like Florida? He's like a mechanic, doesn't ride again.
Yeah. And then Roach, he becomes a cop,
Yeah, shout out being a
motorcycle
cop.
cop.
Fucking pig. No, I'm kidding. And Johnny's in the grave.
Yeah. And then there's some that just stake with the Vandals
Yeah.
after everything.
Yeah. I think it's funny too, just because it's like younger generations, they just kind of like it becomes different things.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's supposed to be like a great example of how like the next generation can kind of like take over, but it's like completely different from what it was before
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. Because it's like, and then I picture like Johnny's supposed to be like that free spirit that's like his own thing, like he's his
Benny?
own energy. Yeah, Benny. Sorry, what did I say?
Johnny.
Johnny. My bad. My bad.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah, and then there's a whole dynamic where Johnny wants him to do the fucking run the biker gang and stuff like that. And then his wife wants him, to stay home and not be the biker anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And it was interesting. And then his method was just like, I'm just gonna go fuck off. And I love that. It's just so funny to me.
It was kind of crazy to see what the Vandals ended up turning into. They turned into true Vandals. We had some kid who challenged Johnny like earlier in the movie, but he was like, "Nah, get out of here."
He didn't challenge.
Oh,
him
he
at the
didn't challenge. He wanted to join,
beginning.
and he's like, "Nah, get out of here. Get a bunch of kids. We don't get kids."
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then he challenges him when he becomes a member from another chapter. Challenges him
That's
for
a
the
funny
throne.
thing where it's just like a little backstabbing.
Yeah. And then it's crazy because he doesn't even honor the rules. He just shoots him. But I guess with the newer generation, they don't respect anything, right? So it kind of just fits.
Yeah. And I think it's funny how they talk about like the guys who come back from Nam and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And about how they're they say they're the younger guys or whatever or some shit like that. But then like all the actors are all the same age, so it's kind of harder to differentiate them. One thing I thought was interesting was in the very beginning, whenever Jody's at the bar, the first initial bar, like Johnny tells her, it's like, don't worry about it. They're just all looking at you. They're not gonna do anything. They're harmless and shit, right? But then whenever later on when they're at the house party and it's the new dogs, the new wave of members, they get very rapey very quickly. As soon as she's alone for 2 seconds,
Yeah.
it's immediately like that. I thought that was I think that was supposed to show a
drastic change.
There you go. Yes. Yeah, and then one thing I thought about was like, did they set her up? Because they said that the guys got a message that the girl in the red dress was ready, and then you know how the other members got her the dress. So I was thinking, I was like, what if that was a setup?
No, it wasn't it wasn't the newer members. It was one of them that she knew.
Yeah, the one from the California gang. So I was thinking, I was like, was he part of the setup for that though?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Because they had taken that girl with the red dress upstairs already.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, 'cause she was already upstairs and stuff. Yeah, but I thought it was just like, what's the chances of her getting the dress and then that happening that way?
Yeah,
That's something
no,
I thought about.
I don't think it was that though.
Yeah. And then I thought it was like how Tom Hardy, like he has a respectable job. He's a truck driver, and that's something I noticed from the trailers was that it looked like he had regular clothes and he was just dressed up on top of it, and it turned out that's exactly what it was. And like, yeah, he was just like a respectable man of the community. He has his fucking day job and shit. It was just a part-time fun men's hangout kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I think about like the biker gangs that you think of like nowadays, or maybe I guess after their generation, the ones who just drive guns and no drive guns, trafficking and shit like that, like the Hell's Angels and like
Criminals.
yeah, like the Hell's Angels and other gangs like that and shit. And it's interesting to see different generations breaking. It reminds me of the famous show, The Sons of Anarchy.
Mm-hmm.
How in that I remember, was it the main character's father who started the gang? I'm sorry, the club. He had good intentions with the club. He wanted it to be for a good thing, like represent something good. And then over time, it just got twisted up into an actual gang and stuff that ran drugs, who did all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I could picture that happening with a lot of clubs and stuff like that. Even like clubs that turn into gangs, or like just a group of kids who hang out and stuff like that, and then he slowly evolves to something. Because even like the dangerous shit that Tom Hardy did, it was dangerous, but it was in like I guess over the top kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it could have inspired that generation. I was like, well, if they did this and they went hard, then they just throw that shit to the max or whatever. And with like gangs and shit, like the one that took over, he was already a criminal and shit. And I think that's also like where you come from. If like your mindset, which is like, I need to fucking do crimes, rob, steal to survive. And then that's why they get into the biker gang and stuff, to help with that. And then like the originals guys, they got in just to have fun. And I think the intentions also play a big factor and shit like that, to where it turns out like they need to join the gang, to survive,
Mm-hmm.
where they chose to make the gang. It was alright. It was more of an artsy kind of thing like that. Like from the trailer, it made it seem like it was a lot more action than it really was. But I had a good time with it, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see it being more artsy, but that's like your favorite kind of movie, right? You like the cinematography and stuff.
Not necessarily. This movie, I was expecting action.
Mm.
It's
I mean, the genre said crime/thriller, buddy. I don't know what you expected.
what was so thrilling about the movie?
Oh, I'm about to get raped. That was pretty thrilling. What's gonna happen next? That's the thrill.
Yeah, either she gets raped or not.
Yeah, and she did it because they came to save her.
Yeah, I was thinking it was gonna do that thing where it's just like she cries for help, but then no one comes, no one answers.
At a moment, I felt like that pit in my stomach that was gonna happen, but then I was happy when Benny finally showed
I was like,
up.
Jesus, finally. Oh, plot twist. Benny joins.
Okay, that's messed up.
Damn, it was a
sucks.
ploy. Because it's like also like fucking Benny. No, I'm sorry, Johnny was in a fucking hard ass like. He was in like he was he was stiff, but he was in like fucking stiff, crazy like how the new guys were.
No, they didn't. They wouldn't listen to him either.
Yeah, so just like, but if he was like scary and intimidating, then they would have,
Yeah.
And he wasn't like, even though he was just like, I think he was just like a very stern kind of man, like blue collar stern kind of guy and shit.
Yeah.
But then it was like, I'm not a criminal. I'm not a real criminal though. Like, yeah, I might do some antics of fucking blowing up a bar, but that's casual shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What would you rate this fine movie?
Probably should watch.
Likewise.
Nice.
Watch it. Yeah. It was cute enough.
Yeah. Should
Well-
probably watch it.
Let's jump into some news.
Let's jump right in the news.
Okay. We have Jonathan Majors. I forgot what movie he was going to be back into.
Bruh.
I could not.
He's back?
He's back. He's back in his bed. Back and back.
That's crazy. Did he win that case that he had?
No, fuck no.
He was charged. He was guilty?
Yeah, he's guilty.
shit.
Yeah, I think they gave him community service or some shit. I think he voided jail time, or I can't be 100%. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
he got a
something,
little
man.
acting job. I think a lead star. Jonathan Majors. You know, he's a working man.
Who's supposed to be Kang?
Yeah, shout out King. And then he still has that one movie on the back burner, the magazine Dream, where he's a bodybuilder and stuff like that. That one's
Mhm.
on the back burner. Who knows if that movie will ever see the light of day. And then we had wait. You want it back?
The what?
You want Jonathan Majors back?
Do I want him back?
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, not really. I don't really care.
Okay.
I mean, when you mentioned him, it's the first time I heard about him in a while. So it was kind of just like,
Yeah. When I saw his name pop up, I was like, he's out there again.
yeah, he's out here.
Yeah. I remember he did an interview a couple of weeks ago on the the fucking Night Live or whatever shit.
The talk shows.
Yeah. And it was like, the very dramatic ones. He was like, "Oh, dude," and it was just like, "Shut up." It was annoying. Yeah, it's just funny. It's just super funny. And then that actually reminds me, there's another man who's trying to make a comeback. The one, the only, Army Hammer.
Wait, he got canceled?
Remember, he tried to eat women.
Wait, that was real?
No, it wasn't. Or okay. From whatever I've been able to, he talked about eating women and shit, like to the women. That he was like, yeah, I'm gonna have, I'll find a doctor in LA to remove one of your ribs so I could eat it and I'll smoke it. And then he was very abusive and shit. He would love bomb and then go into like BDSM sex and stuff like that. But then he would twist it and like get abusive and shit, allegedly. And he went on this podcast recently. I forgot what's it called. It is I forgot what's it called. He went on a podcast, was happened to be his friend's podcast, and then the podcast was just started too. Just pointing that out too. Just saying. I think it seems like a very nice kind of thing, and it was his friend as well.
Yeah.
And then on the podcast, it's funny what he says, and I asked around about it. Just it sounds funny. He said, "They're saying I'm a cannibal. It's like you have to eat people to be a cannibal. So if you say you want to eat people, are you a cannibal?"
No.
Right. You have to eat people to be a cannibal, right?
Yeah.
That's what he said.
I mean, I can't agree with that.
Yeah.
I mean, 'cause it's like, you could say, I want to. Nah, that sounds fun.
Yeah, you don't want to say something, right? Yeah. But it's just funny, though, because of that. And then...
It still makes you weird, though. Let's not get things, like, twisted, bro. It still makes you weird.
Yeah.
You're still weird for saying something. Because it's like, I really want to unalive people. It doesn't make you a murderer, but it still makes you weird. Like,
yeah.
like it's like I don't want to. I really want to diddle people, but I mean, you're still weird if you say you want to and you don't.
Yeah. I love how you went through the vocabulary list of your words. So
I'm trying to make it like so this doesn't get like struck. Or
yeah,
anything.
no. Well, it's very clippable. Like, let's say you say the words that they stand for, whatever. But it's just
I'm gonna get clipped when we're famous, and then like they're gonna hit me with that.
yeah.
And they're like, cancel John.
Nah, by the time we do and stuff like the diddle and alive, there'll be new updated terms and stuff like that. So they'll be like, "What's this old head talking about? This old man over here, old man Jenkins, talking about?"
He's 25. He's old as hell.
Yeah, get it together, man. Yeah, but he's a weird guy. Oh, okay. He's a weird little man, I would say. No, he's actually a huge man. What am I saying? Whichever. Thank you. And recently, right after that happened, right, I listened to the podcast episode, and then he went through the journey of rehab and stuff like that because he was heavy into drugs and drinking and stuff. And then his whole family line is kind of crazy. He's like great grandson to a billionaire kind of thing. Pretty cool stuff, And then I saw the show. It's a documentary called House of Hammer, and it's about
That sounds really gay.
House of Hammer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's his name.
Yeah, I know. But it's
I thought
still
it sounded hard.
It's just that sounds kind of gay.
House of Hammer?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Hammer time?
Yeah. There you go.
No, it's gay because you're thinking it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
You got
that's
the
why
rose
it
tinting.
sound gay.
You got the rose tinted lenses on. Well, in the House of Hammer, they talk about it's one of the girls that he love bombed and then like got kind of abusive with during it, and then also his sister. No, I'm sorry, Army Hammer's aunt also is in it as well, and then
Whoa.
and then she talks about like how her father and her brother, Army Hammer's father, would like be crazy fucking animals and shit. Like parties, drugs, women, manipulation, and then her grandfather, who would be he was like, the billionaire, how he was crazy, and then he has surveillance on the whole family kind of thing. And then like the House of Hammer is just like everyone in the Hammer family is very corrupt and shit like that.
Damn, these rich people got nothing better to do. They're doing all this crazy stuff.
I mean, if you're a fucking millionaire, wouldn't you just have parties at the house, drugs and stuff like that?
Probably not.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Nope. And then he was also, I think, Army's dad had a thing for like 16-year-olds and shit too.
Bruh.
Yeah. Allegedly, I don't know anything.
Wait, that's not confirmed?
I mean, I'm not saying it.
Well, the Hammer family just sounds like a interesting group of specimen, I guess.
Or maybe they're not. Maybe they're super cool. Who knows?
Yeah, they're super cool and they'll diddle you.
No, not me. Not me. I'm not a 16-year-old girl.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. No. It's just things I saw the thing. Who knows what's true, what's not. I'm sure Army has his own version of the stories and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple girls who came up against him. He had like similar pattern where he would like love bomb, be very controlling, and then slowly go into like the thing of like doing the devil's tango with like ropes and shit like that tied up and all that kind of crazy crap. I don't know. It's just something interesting that I saw to add on my watch list that I watched.
Oh, all right. You enjoy.
Yeah. No, I didn't. No, not me. Not me. You're the type that enjoys stuff.
Nope,
Nope. Not gonna be me. Gonna be me. Nope. No.
You.
Oh, okay. So, Army Hammer. What do you think about his comeback?
No.
Army Hammer or Jonathan Majors?
Give me Jonathan Majors.
Huh?
Give me Jonathan Majors.
Okay. I thought you went taking the high road and said neither.
Oh.
Yeah, I would have
You
said
gave me a
neither.
choice.
I would have said neither.
You gave me a choice.
Yeah, but you could have stood
All right,
up.
neither.
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 We got a fucking Jonathan Majors sympathizer right here.
Neither. I was just saying, like, he's like not as bad as like
Yeah.
the Hammer family
That we know of.
Oh yeah, that we know of, but
Yeah.
that's like any celebrity.
Yeah, that's why I take it with a grain of salt because it's like I don't know anything. I'm here. The only thing I know about it's me, and I support me having to come back.
Yep.
Yeah, I support the hand comeback.
Me too.
Yeah. Okay. On some brighter news, we have the first official news that the Green Lantern series on Max has been greenlit. Is going to be Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan, and I'm assuming he's going to have Guy Gardner since we're going to have that boy in the Superman movie. James Gunn confirmed it. Sounds cute. I think it's like 8 episodes or something like that. Super cute, super adorable. We're getting more DC shit in this new regime.
Did they mention any actors that they got?
Nah, it just got greenlit.
Should be Ryan Reynolds.
Him have to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, just have him retire from fucking DC.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, from Marvel.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're promoting the fuck at that movie, the Deadpool movie.
I feel like it's gonna bomb.
No, I think this is the only movie that will do good.
Maybe just because people want to see Deadpool, but I feel like it's not gonna be that good.
Yeah, I have a whole thing too where I've been thinking about more recently, where it's just the MCU really hurt its, or a lot of movies in general nowadays. I saw someone else talk about it, where they say that with the, what's that thing called? Okay, with streaming, damn it, I don't know why I can never talk. Streaming, that it really hurts the box office now because a lot of people would rather wait for the movie just to come on streaming, like Disney Plus, like all the movies that like the superhero movies. There's been a large trend where as soon as they hit the streaming, that they do numbers like really well there, you know. But in the box office, they do horrible and stuff. And I think that's something to keep in mind and stuff. Like for example, Furiosa, it came out not so long ago, and it's already I think it's already on streaming or about to be on streaming. The Quiet Place Day One just came out yesterday or last weekend, right? And it's already by the end of this month, it's gonna hit streaming already.
Oh, I need to watch. I want to watch that one.
Yeah, no, you don't. And it's already gonna hit streaming.
You already watched it?
Huh?
You already watched?
Nah, not yet.
Oh.
I was supposed to, but yeah. And it's already gonna be at the 30th. I think it's gonna be on streaming, right? And so I think that's just gonna destroy the box office. Like, it's not gonna like. What's the point of going to the theater if you know it's gonna be accessible in a couple weeks?
True.
And then that's happening with a lot of the movies and stuff. And it seems like they need to like kind of like have to tone down their streaming and shit now. Because it's like if you get it immediately at home and stuff, then what's the point of putting it in the theaters and stuff?
I feel like they kind of buried themselves there because, yeah, when COVID and everything was happening, yeah, it made sense. But now it's kind of just like, well, they're getting cooked, and everyone has their own streaming platforms to put things on that are like specific to that studio or whoever's putting that out.
Contracts and shit.
Yeah, exactly. So, they kind of just hurt themselves, I think, and I think eventually they're just gonna have to stop doing that.
Yeah, they just need to reassess what they want to do, because some movies do well on just streaming. Like, let's say the movie fucking Prey. Remember that movie?
Hell yeah.
See, it was a great movie and did numbers on streaming, right? And then, but it was advertised as a streaming thing, and it was never put in the box office, right? And it's like, if certain movies are gonna do the good there and shit like that, right? Just put it on streaming or whatever. And then just push out, like, give that window. Because I remember before, back in the day, the time was like 3 months or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So give that window. Like Oppenheimer, that motherfucker wasn't on streaming until like much later and stuff. And then that helped it, you know, do well in the box office. I think he hit over a bill, right?
Mm-hmm. That movie was cinema. But
I don't barely remember. I was pretty hungover when I watched it.
But yeah, I completely agree with that. I think they need to. Well, as much as like the casual viewer would prefer the movies to be on streaming, so you know they don't have to go out and buy tickets and the overpriced snacks and stuff. I really enjoy like
the theaters.
Going to the theaters,
yes.
Like the experience of it. It hits, movies just hit different.
Yes.
And when you rewatch it like at home or whatever, it's just not the same.
Yep.
But I can definitely see how people would much rather have that stuff at home.
Yeah, it's a lot more accessible and with families and all that bullshit. But the theater experience, I think it's honestly great. Like, it's the best thing. I go to theater like at least like 3 times a week. I love going. And like my favorite days are the days where I'm just in the theater all day. Just favorite days and stuff like that. Yeah. People say the food's expensive, which it is, whatever, but
it doesn't stop you from sneaking food in.
Yeah.
It's really easy to do that, actually.
Yeah. And then I have a membership at AMC, $20 a month, 3 tickets a week. That's more than easy. Of course, it's just me. Mm-hmm. That's something I do understand and stuff. But if there is a will, there's a way and stuff. Yeah, and if you like these kind of movies and stuff, the way for them to succeed is you have to watch them in the in the theater.
Yeah, and then
yeah. Well, who are we sponsored by? What theater are we sponsored by?
I know, right? It would be awesome to be sponsored by a movie theater. But yeah, the amount of times that like I've taken food into the movie theaters is actually like, it's really easy to do. And at the end of the day, they're not gonna stop you really. I mean,
they don't search or anything.
Yeah, they don't search.
Never have. Or just eat before, or get drunk before.
Yeah,
that's what I do. Yeah.
I mean, you can still get drunk during. You can take shot bottles in.
Yeah. Always say exactly. Like what I've been doing recently, I go to like Chili's across the street, drink there, and then head over.
Oh, yeah, Chili's got the drinks on lock.
Yeah, exactly.
For the low too.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I don't know if they're the low.
Well, I think Applebee's has better prices on drinks actually.
Yeah, but it was just because Chili's across the street.
Yeah, Chili's right there.
Yeah, that's the reason why. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway, go to the theater.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I love me some popcorn though. Like I always get some
I
popcorn.
don't know. That's fucking weird. This is like the last thing I'll ever get. No, I'm kidding. I'm a popcorn hater and shit. No, I'm kidding.
You're
I know.
getting it for well, we used to get it for free
You what? Before when?
on the movie Tuesdays.
Yeah. I think Movie Tavern still doesn't.
I don't know. They don't even do $5 movies anymore.
Have you gone to Movie Tavern?
I mean, I stopped going because they stopped doing the $5 movies.
I thought they still did.
I don't know.
What's the other thing? Oh. New images on set of Superman. The more I see it, the more I love the suit. It's growing on me. And also something very important to keep in mind that these are leaked images. They're not in the right lighting. They're not with the VFX. They're not how they're supposed to be seen to us. So, yeah, I always have to take it with a grain of salt. They're not going to look this way on camera. So, I still think they look fucking great. I still think the suits look great. I'm so excited for this. And just more I watch it, the more I see, I fall in love with the Superman.
He's Superman, bro. He's Superman.
He has that kind of like, that fucking like nerd, charming kind of like look to him as well. But he's also huge and shit.
I think he looks better than Henry does.
Really?
I think so. Because Henry, he was like shorter. So his build was a little more like, his arms are shorter. So he's more like stocky.
I think.
But like Mr. Cornsweet over here, he just has like, he just looks like Superman.
He looks more he looks like more of a Christopher Reeve build, where it's just like, well, he's a lot bigger and stuff, but then you want to stand by that statement that you think David Cornsweet looks better than Henry Cavill Superman?
Yeah.
Wow.
Think so.
Yeah. Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Yeah. He couldn't wipe his bun. His hands were too big. He was always like this. He doesn't look like he was ever a functional big, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I always... I've been saying that for years now. He doesn't look functional. Like, he can't wipe his butt.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I say that.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah, so am I. Oh.
Finally, we're going to get, like, an actual good story, like, for him.
Yeah.
I mean, Man of Steel was all right, but, like, they could never, like, do anything. Everything was all over the place. You know, it's kind of like the space race against the MCU and everything going on. So that just had added pressure, or just like fumbling.
Yeah, the space race was more like fucking their MCU was already on the moon, and then the DC was trying to figure out how to fucking fly a plane. God, I never talk shit about that. No, but honestly, man, like it.
That was spot on.
Yeah, they had good things going for them, but it's just like the suits. I think the suits really fucked it up.
Mm-hmm.
A big part of it just really fucked it up. Anyway, though, really excited for that. And then also, it looks like in early 2025, we're gonna have the Batman Part 2 start to film.
Can't wait.
Rumored, what? Looks like that's when it's gonna start to film.
Can't wait, bro. I just want to see I want to see if they change Barry's face or not. I wonder if they're sticking with it.
Yeah, I wonder what upgrades they're gonna do to the suit.
Mm.
Because I feel like there's gonna be upgrades, you know.
There has to be, you know. He's like,
yeah, it's for the new toys. You need a new suit for the new toys.
He's taking up more of the role like of Batman.
Yeah.
So,
but it's just like I'm assuming because it's like his suit is like a makeshift. Then it's gonna be like slow upgrades over time, kind of thing. You know, it'll be like he'll swap out a new piece for this. Maybe swap out those cargo pants for actual fucking like padded pants and shit.
Yeah, because he didn't even have like the bat on him on his suit, and he didn't even have batarangs. He just had projectiles.
Yeah, and guns. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, guns.
Yeah, this is my bat gun. Those are my bat bullets. My bat gunpowder.
Beautiful.
Oh, what was up? Fuck, I'm excited for this, and there's rumors and shit. I heard this today actually from the Weekly Planet that they were saying that there's a good chance that what's that one character's name? No, the Brave and the Bold and the director from the It movies that he dropped out from the movie. It's rumored.
As the director?
Yes.
Why?
Who knows? It's just a rumor. I just want
Matt
to throw.
Reeves?
No. We're talking about Batman Brave and the Bold. Sorry, I didn't clarify.
Oh, that's the one that was like.
He directed The Flash.
That was Brave and the Bold. Was that gonna be animated?
No. This is live action. This is a DC Universe movie or DC whatever
Oh.
with Damian Wayne.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Never
Yeah.
mind.
The more I hear about it, the what? What do you mean? I know this is gonna be a banger. I can feel it in my bones.
Really?
Picturing the same.
What gives you that idea?
It's the new direction of the DC right now with James Gunn. I have a lot of faith in it and stuff, and I feel like he's gonna let a creator and like let them fucking build something.
Sorry, bro. I got confused. I confused myself for a second. I realized that the Robert Pattinson has nothing to do with the new James Gunn era.
Oh yeah.
I just confused myself.
Yeah, and I see that because it's like he's still allowing them to play in their
Yeah.
sandbox kind of thing, and then like this is our sandbox, and I think that's just something that's like it's going to be confusing for the casuals kind of thing, but like he's still giving that opportunity. I think that's fucking tight,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Then you got that dumbass Joker movie coming out.
I can't wait for that one.
Yeah,
too.
me too. Me too.
And we
actually.
got the Penguin, the show, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't care for it.
I want to watch it.
I mean,
wanna see
would
what's
you
up.
rather have seen this or the Batman Part 2?
The Batman Part 2?
Yeah, you see?
I'm not gonna watch it.
I was like, all right, no one watches it. Then they're like, well, fuck, I guess no one wants to see this universe. They cancel the Batman Part 2.
Oh, that would be horrible.
That's how it works, though. That's how it all fucking works.
But at this point, I don't even think it's like gonna be. Yeah, I mean, they're giving Catwoman like Bloodhaven and everything, but
she's not gonna have her own shit. She's not. I can almost guarantee she's not gonna have her own show, her own bullshit.
I thought there was talks about that.
There's a bunch of rumors. There's a bunch of rumors. Why? What? She's gonna come back in this fucking movie. She has to, because it's like I remember we had a long discussion about this multiple times where it was just logic. Okay, I guess logically it doesn't mean that's what happens, but like there's no talks about that right now. But like, why I'm not gonna get into it. Okay. Okay, another movie news. The Dune Messiah. There's I don't think it's confirmed, 100% confirmed yet, but it's gonna be Denis Villeneuve's next movie. So then it's slated to come out 2026. Then it's a rumor, or I think it's confirmed. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know anything. I should have done a smidge more research for this, but yeah, it looks like Dune Messiah might be the next one in the slate.
Bro, we're gonna be old as hell watching these movies, bro.
26.
27.
We're not gonna be those young cool cats who watch movies anymore.
No, we're not gonna have the Austin Butler accent when we're doing our podcast no more.
Oh, no more. Man.
I'm a cool guy. I flex when I stand over the pool table and
I flip chairs over. I flip chairs over when I want to be cool.
I punch glass when I get angry.
Oh, I ride my bike into the stoplight.
Yeah.
I fucking cry when my friend's cry dies.
Well, I'm a little pussy.
Wham, bitch, I'm Lil Austin.
You're stupid.
What? To be fair, Austin's like 30 something.
He's 32, and
Jesus
I think
Christ,
Jodie
blow
is
him
30.
already. Is she?
Yeah,
She looks way younger than
she's
that.
30. Yeah.
She looks so much younger now. You see that I say?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Look at me. I'm awesome butts. Gotta wipe my butts. Oh. Okay. Yeah. So I'll be really excited for Doom Side. Then that means Justin Momoa is gonna come back, makes his reappear into the Dune universe, the Dune saga, the Dune trilogy.
The Duneverse.
Yeah. And I would love for them to actually go into Children of Dune and God Emperor Dune. Yeah.
Let's hope they do.
Yeah. I'm really. Maybe one day. Okay. What else I got? Oh. Nosferatu.
I saw the trailer for that.
What
It
you
looks
think?
awesome.
Looks fucking
It
sick.
looks awesome.
I was so hard, man. I was so bricked up.
I was like, it's so funny because when I think of Nosferatu, I think of that episode of SpongeBob when they got the hatchling and slasher. They're like, who is flickering the lights? Like, and it pans to the painting of Nosferatu, and they're like, Nosferatu. So like, when I saw the trailer, I was like, no way, bro.
They fucking made a whole movie off a SpongeBob episode.
Right.
I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited. It's I think it's gonna be one of the best horrors of this year. Good old fashioned back to horror.
Yeah, a little vampire fleek.
Yeah. I just want something creepy, nice, and cute and shit. You know. Yeah, looks cute. I think Skarsgård is the Nosferatu.
What did you think of that new Beetlejuice movie trailer?
Don't care for it.
Me either. I don't even understand what's the point of Beetlejuice. He's like a dead guy who's trying to get him to marry her or some shit like that.
The only reason I would watch it is for Jenny Ortega.
Oh, yeah, she is in that.
Yeah. But then if I watch that, I'm just have to watch the first, which I don't have any guess. I just don't watch movies like this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like goofy
It's kind of
movies.
like a movie that you watch with your parents that like that movie when they were younger or something.
Yeah. I'm not a and it looks like kind of like a soft comedy kind of thing. And you know me, I'm not a fan of comedies. I'm too serious. I'm too dark. I'm just into the
Just a cool guy
I'm just into cool things like
with
motorcycles.
the cool hair, with the cool parted hair.
Yeah, motorcycles and get a tattoo of my name on my own arm. And
Yeah.
stuff, just in case I forget.
Yeah, just in case you forget.
Yeah, in case someone needs a name tag. I was like, no, sorry, I brought my own name tag. I don't need you. I don't need this. Yeah, I don't care for him. But maybe just because it's Jenna Ortega.
Got any in the news?
Oh, Walker, the one starring Jared Padalecki, it has been canceled.
Good.
I don't know. I haven't seen the show. I only saw the first couple episodes. There was an issue with the CW app, so then I was like, man, fuck this, and I just stopped watching it. I'll probably watch it just to watch it, just so I can put it under my belt. But Jared is kind of upset over the whole thing with CW because there was a buyout for it, and then CW now is more focusing on like reality TV shows and bullshit like that. But
It's cheaper. It's cheaper.
Yeah.
More profitable.
yeah, but now we haven't confirmed that he will be in The Boys season 5. Yeah, have you been caught up with The Boys?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that can segue into Gin and Talk.
Wait, who is he?
Jared Padalecki. He's from Supernatural.
Who does he? Oh, he plays
Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
Soldier Boy.
No, the other one. Not Dean. Sam, the big one.
Yeah, Soldier Boy.
No, the
The
Dean.
taller one?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. That's Sam.
The long hair.
Yes.
There you
yes,
go.
Sam.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Gin and Talk.
Gin and Talk. The Boys. Is from the same showrunner as Supernatural, Eric Kripke. This season so far is fucking amazing.
It's crazy.
You know that part where he was doing the human centipede on himself, like
Yeah.
all naked and stuff? In that moment, I was like, is that God? And I was like, this is fucking God right here. And I was like, Jesus. He plays God in Supernatural.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, I was watching just Iron, and I was like, he looks familiar watching him. As soon as he saw his face in his butt, I was just like, oh, that's God. That's God. Shout out to Chuck, man.
Nah, this season's crazy so far as you'd expect from the boys, you know.
The Boysy Wozies.
That the what's her face?
Charlotte?
Politician, her daughter,
Zoe.
that's the craziest power, bro.
That was such a nice little sneak where it's just like, okay, let's see what she got. And her face turns into that.
And it's super strong, like ridiculously strong, because it snapped her arm off.
Yeah. Damn, that was crazy. Yeah, I'm really liking this fucking bars.
Kamago's literally like Deadpool.
Huh?
Kamago's literally like Deadpool, except she can't teleport.
Deadpool can't teleport.
Well, not the version that we see in the movies of him.
What are you talking about? In the comics, he teleports?
Mm-hmm.
Like, are you talking about like fourth wall type shit?
No, he teleports.
What do you mean teleport?
He teleports.
What are you talking about?
Like he teleports. He
Nah.
actually teleports.
Nah.
Yeah, he does.
Nah.
You're not a real fan.
Nah.
I didn't expect you. You know what?
Fake fan. Fake fan.
Fake fan, you.
Nah.
What were you liking this season
Yeah,
so far?
it's real cute and shit. And people like, I remember I was a couple weeks late to it, and people were saying it was bad. But I was like, smoking dick. Like, this shit's amazing.
I don't. People will always do that, bro. I don't get it.
Just saying like this season fell off, and I was like, no, this season's like fucking. Like this season fucks.
I guess they're just like upset that
I think it's
like
just like
Billy has kind of been like kind of been outcasted from the group. But I mean, it makes sense because
Yeah.
he was already. I think the VOT was kind of getting to him a little bit.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
messing with his brain matter or
Mhm.
something.
Yeah, he has the big ass tumor and shit, and
He
he
was
has like some
making
worms living inside him or
Yeah,
some
he was
shit.
making like bad like decisions and stuff, getting everyone killed.
Yeah, I'm really liking this season. Hell, and then another show I'm caught up with is the show Star Wars Acolytes. We find out who the big bad, the master is. It's just the guy that was there, but he's buff. He's starting to murk people. He's just stabbing people, hitting people with their lightsabers. It's like it's a slow burn, but the last episode I think was worth it. Like it like. The build up was for that, and now let's see where the rest of this show is gonna go.
Nice.
Yeah. Anything you've been watching?
I finished Private Practice.
Yay!
Just a show for a cool guy to watch.
Just a cool guy. I'm just going to private practice because I'm too cool to go to the hospital.
Yeah, too cool, even though a bunch of emergencies happen here anyway, but it's no big deal.
Brush it off. Got shot. Put some dirt on it.
Pretty decent spinoff from Grey's Anatomy, but Grey's
Yeah.
Anatomy is still better.
Nah, I'm better.
Anyway, I also watched what the fuck was that show? Been watching Smiling Friends. That show is pretty funny.
Is that the animated?
Yeah, it's pretty funny. And then I've also been watching this K drama on Netflix. Going back to my K dramas, bro.
I was about to say, it's like you and this K drama.
They're good, bro. I don't know why they make such good shows. It's not my fault they have good ideas, unlike these Americans.
Sure they do.
Unlike these Americans.
Unlike just Americans try to make the boys over and over again.
Yeah, trying to make remakes of shows and movies that don't need remakes.
Like what?
Like Walker.
No, nothing wrong with this show.
Like every superhero that we've already made movies for.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, yeah. The show called The Killer Paradox follows Lee Tang.
Nah, that show's gay.
And he's over here pretty much he's just killing people. And then there's other people
I'm
dying.
talking about the one where he
People killing
accidentally
people.
kills people.
So it turns out he doesn't actually accidentally kill people. He just ends up killing them. And then they so happen to be bad.
Yeah.
So it's like and then someone else always catches a flag for it. So it's not like he's accidentally killing, he's just killing them. And they just so happen to be. That's like his superpower or whatever. It's pretty good. I like it. And also watched I literally watched something else. I just can't think of it off top.
Need some talk? What?
Yeah, always, bro. Always.
Sorry.
I literally watched some other shows, man, but I can't think of it off top here. Let me
Okay. I'll jump in real quick. I saw the movie Bad Boys Ride or Die. It was a cute little movie. It was just these past couple weeks, it just feels like nothing new has came out except for last weekend. Like 3 new movies came out, but nothing to entice me or excite me, kind of thing. Nothing came out, so I decided to crack that one on. It was cool. It burned 2 hours for me and stuff. Just a nice way to kill some time. You find anything? Oh, okay. Another movie that I saw was the what was this? Lord of War, Nick Cage. Shout out Nick Cage with Jared Leto, the God. Shout out Jared Leto. It was a cute movie. My brother's been telling me to watch this for the fucking longest, and I finally cracked on. It was pretty cool. and roughly, loosely based off real life. And then I also saw The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, Nick Cage, Pedro Pascal.
Goat.
Yeah, shout out them. It was fucking funny. It was a cute hoot of a time kind of thing. And then the last thing I've been watching is again, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. This show fucks. It's so funny. It is like the funniest thing I've been watching recently. The first two seasons, they're like funny, like entertaining. But then the third and fourth season, they find a certain drive where it's just like banger after banger after banger, funny and funny. Like one of the last episodes that I saw, I'm on season 5 right now. It's called like Extreme Makeovers. Like the Extreme Makeovers, this TV show where that show, they're trying to make good deeds, right? So then they're like, hey, let's do good deeds, right? So then they go inside. They at night, in the middle of the night, they break into a house. They kidnap the family, tie them up, throw them into the bar, and say, hey, we're gonna make y'all more American, while they're gonna renovate the house. So then they start renovating the house. They end up getting them. They end up getting robbed. All the furniture is all robbed from the house, so the house is empty. And they want to tear down the wall, making more open concept, right? And then the way that they're gonna tear down the wall is by burning the wall down. Accidents happen. Now the whole house burns down. Funny.
Laughs all around.
Yeah. And then I think the concept of the show is like 3 guys own a bar. They have a sister. They have the pops there. And they're always drunk all the time. They all just drink 24/7, right? And it's like every bad idea that you ever have while drunk, they do them. Every single idea. Because they're just always drunk. So that's the only ideas they have. So then they have multiple dumb adventures every day kind of thing. And it's really funny. Really funny. I'm cracking on with it pretty hard.
I remembered.
No? Okay.
I binged The Bear.
Are you on season 3?
Yeah, I binged it already.
I wasn't.
Finished it.
Nah, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Nah, tell me. Just give them a little something. Just give them something, not me. Just say yay or nay.
Nay.
Really? Wow. You want to cover it next week?
Hell no, I don't want to cover that.
It was
next
bad?
week. Bro, that shit was disappointing. It was disappointing.
Damn.
It was very disappointing. I mean, that's all I can really say. I could go into detail, but you said you want to watch it, so you got to think for yourself, bro.
I'm proved.
I could tell you why.
Nah, don't tell
I
me.
could easily tell you why.
Why?
And you're going to see it off rip.
What?
It has really nothing to do with where we're at currently.
What do you mean currently?
In the show,
Oh, okay.
it's all backstories and origins. But it's like, why do we need that information where we're at right now?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, yeah, we do get like depth and all the different characters and everything, that we might not have gotten initially. But to me, I just don't think it's as important.
Okay.
That's just me, though. You watch it, you're going to be like, damn, John's an idiot. This is amazing. This is
It
beautiful.
wouldn't be the first time I thought that.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
But, but we're just going to disagree.
Okay.
Unless you end up agreeing with me.
I don't know. I probably end up well just because it's like, how do we disagree with each other on most things?
We have disagreed in the past.
On most things, though? Like, what have we disagreed on?
Can't think of anything recently.
Fuck. I mean, most of the time we're just kind of like, yeah.
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 Yeah. But then I feel like, okay, I got this. Most of the time, whenever we don't like something, we normally agree on not liking things. Like, let's say strangers. The knock at the cabin. Fucking Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
It was very unfortunate, but...
Huh?
It was very unfortunate, but even Anna thought the same.
Really? Yeah. Or maybe it's because it's binged.
I don't think.
I wonder why they put it all at once.
I don't know.
Yeah, because this is the first time they've done this too on this on Hulu/Disney.
And I hated the way they ended it too.
I'm gonna have to watch this dumb shit.
Yeah.
I'll probably watch it this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, another show I heard about. I got recommended today. I'll probably have
So
to
you
crack.
could watch it tonight and finish it.
Is that short?
30 minutes each episode, 8 episodes.
4 hours? Nah, I have too much porn to watch. I at least need a 6-hour window.
A 6-hour window is crazy.
Imagine if, you know, how some people just, you know how they'll do the Subway Surfer and they'll like listen to that.
Yeah, yeah.
Imagine if it's just like porn and then it just like does a voiceover thing where it's just like, hi, male 20, 25, whatever, and then does the whole story, but it's just porn playing in the background.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, that's how I function.
TikTok.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to crack on to that. I have things I need to watch this weekend, but I can't remember. The last thing, I've been reading God Emperor of Dune. This book is amazing. This book is like, I'm too dumb to understand it, but I'm just amazed by the little things that I do catch. Like whenever a little nugget hits me, I'm just like, whoa, this is tight. And most of the time, it's just little too. The God Emperor of the Worm. It's just on the soapbox, just fucking describing about how the galaxy works, how society works and shit. And I'm just like, oh, I have no idea what they're saying or what he's saying. And then like half the time, the people he's talking to don't understand what he's saying either. And then we're just all not understanding him together. It's a book that like I feel like I'm gonna have to read multiple times to get it, you know. But even what I'm reading now, what the small things I do comprehend, I think it's pretty tight. And I think this might be one of my favorites out the series. Kind of. I think Messiah. I really love Messiah just for all the different reasons and stuff. Hell, I'm excited for this.
Nice.
And then after this, I have made my declaration that once I finish God Emperor of Dune, reading the book, I'm going to do another deep dive of Dune up until the point where I'm at right now. I still have 2 other books that I'll have to read. It's called Heretic of Dune and then Chapter House Dune. But I'm going to hold off on those bad boys for the time being because I have declared I shall start Game of Thrones finally.
Oh, hell no.
I will do it.
Nah, good luck, bro.
Why?
Good luck.
What?
I mean, you could probably do it, but good luck.
Why?
Just good luck, bro.
Well, why couldn't you do it?
Because it's too much to watch.
How many seasons of Grey's Anatomy have you seen?
That was that was during COVID, so I had all the time in the world.
Game of Thrones is going to break my brain. It's going to break my brain. And I've been holding this off for years now. But it's time for me to put my big boy pants on, get my wolf's coat on, grab my dragon egg, and fucking, I don't know, fucking watch this bullshit. So that I can just put it under my list that I have seen all of Game of Thrones.
Watch it just to hate it?
No, I'm not going to hate watch. I'm not a hate watcher. I'm not like you. I'm not like you watching The Bear season 3.
I watch it with good intentions.
No. He was like, man, fuck Jeremy Wine. Fuck Jeremy Allen Wine. Fuck him. Who does he think he is? Fucking being a fashion icon and shit for no reason.
I know, right?
Yeah. God,
I can't believe he gave up wrestling just to pursue this dream of becoming like a world-class chef.
Yeah, for real.
Dude came back to life to do that.
Hey, at least he grew back his leg just to do this. That's how much he committed to the role.
And he came out the grave.
Yeah. He took out that bullet from his chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he got rid of his brothers.
Oh, he killed them all?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Zac
you gotta do what
Efron.
you gotta do.
Killed Zac Efron.
Yeah, shout out to that bro. He's in that one new movie, which I don't care for.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah. I think he's been one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much for joining us on this episode of the It's What We Do podcast. We're Hen and John, and we're on all podcasting platforms. We're also on YouTube as well. Please like, subscribe, do all that jazz and stuff. Other than that, thank you. Good night. Big kisses. Rear.